Hey everybody, welcome. We are back with Frankie again, doing another dual read.
Hi guys, and I think today we're going to talk about what they're going through.
Yep.
What your person who messed you over, or you're no longer the person of interest on your mind, the one you're coming to the read about, what they are currently going through.
Yep. So let's go ahead, let's get started. We'll grab some cards here. See what it is. What are they going through now? Now that the situation has changed. I'm curious.
Me too.
Because I keep getting karma vibes.
Yeah, we are in the retrograde, so a lot of these want to return. Feeling it deep. It's Venus retrograde, guys, so anything can happen.
Door to personal healing and happiness. This might be something that they're looking for now, something that they're lacking. Maybe they see that now they had something better to begin with, and they walked away from it, and now they're starting to see the light. Now they're starting to get some sort of a perspective as to what they actually lost. We do have patience. Patience. They might be hoping that you're patient in waiting for them.
I do too.
Yeah.
And I think because now the door that you have been healed and you're healing and getting abundant and you've gotten your balance back, I think it's weighing on them.
Yeah. So we have Angel of Love. So definitely still have feelings for you. They still love you on some level. They want this connection back with you.
Missing the love.
Now, we do have the Sun card too. So the Sun card, they're wanting this new beginning. They're wanting this fresh start. They're wanting to come back and create something new with you. All tied up. Interesting. They're feeling all tied up, or maybe feeling like you want no part of them, like maybe there's no room for them to come in. This is the vibe that I get from this card, like there's nowhere where they fit, or
they're hoping to tie you up.
Or that. Yeah, they're hoping to tie you up again. We do have Healer of the Ages. It's almost like this is how they view you. This is the vibe I'm starting to get from this card. It's like you're going to heal them. You're going to fix them. You're going to make it right.
Sounds like pretty accurate, because it is retrograde in Venus, I do believe, and that those emotions, all those emotions are stirring on them. I think they're remembering how happy that, you made them. They're trying to tie all up, or they're all tied up in these emotions. I truly do. I think they're going through a lot.
We have Angel of Strength as well. It's like you were their rock too, though. Like you were consistent, you were steady, you were this positive, healing, loving vibe in their life.
Yeah, I do too. I think that's exactly what the universe is trying to convey here.
And door to romance. They're looking for that door to romance. They're going to try and open that door again. Open that door.
Because I see it's in a cage. It's locked up. And I think they're hoping to come in and unlock your heart. I really do.
Yeah, I agree, Frankie. And we have rest and rejuvenation. And this might be this time in between. The time in between that they've walked away and they're starting to gain some perspective. And it's like you said, they're starting to remember these feelings about how good it was, and the feelings are tying them up. They're wanting to go back to that place. They're wanting to open that door again to this relationship, to this connection, this healing, these emotions that went along with it. And we have victory as well. I'm just gonna say it, the vibe that I get off this victory card. It's like arrogance on some level. It's like they think that they know exactly what to say to get back in. Like their victory is assured.
I think that they're seeing you, that you're victorious, you're strong, you're happy, and I think they want to tie you up, because without you, they don't have all those qualities the universe is pointing out. They're not getting happy. They don't have balance. They're not strong. They don't, all the qualities that you offer that person, you have yourself.
Yeah. I just feel like this is part of it. In part is them. It's like it's this level of arrogance that like
They
this
could
person-
come in and
yeah.
have a victory.
Right? They can come in at any
Come
time,
in and
unlock your
score,
heart.
you know.
Yeah, that is the vibe that I get from this card. I'm going to pull one more because I do see the number 1 in my mind. So we have Angel of Balance. Interesting. That's a perfect card to get, right? It's you're finding balance in this stage of your life, and they are not. They're realizing that you actually brought a level of balance into their life, and that's what they're desiring. That's what they want to get back to.
Oh, what am I going to pull here? I'm going to pull a few kippers on this and see to clarify what it is that Desiree already pulled. How are they doing since this separation? How are they doing? Well, right now, it's not their energy that's coming out. I think that you are getting a great fortune. I do. But I think I'm feeling, the karmic was a thief. The karmic energy that is around here, so it could have been a third party where the third party is thinking they were going to live like some privileged person by this person's great fortune. But I think that somebody has figured out that they were a thief. I think that somebody has figured out that it's hitting someone hard. There is bad health here. The thief card with great fortune by this privileged lady, and you know what? The whole time their thoughts are on you, and I think there is another masculine energy involved with this third party. I think they've hit something hard. There was a thief, something to do with money and this karmic energy. Maybe the karmic has partnered up with someone else
to maybe be able to attain that great fortune that maybe that karmic energy actually wanted to begin with.
There's a setup here. There's no question about it. So what they're going through is they've lost a bunch of money. They're in bad health, and all their thoughts are on you. And Desiree has pulled out, I think they're reminiscing how happy they were, how balanced things were, how strong you guys were together, how much more confidence they had when they were with you. They may have missed this opportunity. That's how I'm thinking. The door to personal healing and happiness was theirs. The reminiscing.
I almost feel like they view the collective as that. It's like they view the collective as their own door to this personal happiness and healing. If they could just get back with the collective, if they could just get back to that time or it's like they feel like it would just fix everything.
It's almost as if this person can't stop thinking about you. And like I said, through this Venus retrograde, that's why all these emotions are coming out. They're reminiscing how happy they were. They're reminiscing about they had this in their hand and it's been stolen from them. Their happiness, their strength, their power. You know what I mean? They got up with this other romance, but like Spirit is saying, there's always someone with more money. There's always someone who has better when you're dealing with this kind of energy that they were dealing with. If they stop producing, say they got sick and lost their job or lost their money, this one's right on the trail of someone else.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're taking they're playing this person with another masculine. They're playing. Who's going to give them the better deal? So, the player got played. Well, this is what's going on. This privileged person has another masculine. They offered me marriage. They offered me money. They're getting played. And it is all about the money. They're a thief.
Oh boy. Well, that doesn't bode well.
Right? The coffin card, end.
Yeah. And this is going to be this karmic that they went to.
With this wealthy man. So they are playing people for the best deal. So they got a mature man, they got this wealthy man who was the person who had some coin here. And it's like, whoever marries me, whoever offers me more, I don't know what this privileged person thinks they are, but they're going to court. There's adjudication over money. They're like, where'd you get this unexpected money from? Oh, I got it from another masculine. That's where they got it from. So your person is reminiscing about all this, what they had with you. And I wonder if I have another shot.
Yeah, because all of this shit did not work out.
Nope.
Where they went to was just, that was all kinds of bad time. They got burned, they got bad health, and now they're like, well, shit, I should have stayed put where I was.
Yeah.
So we have lake, and lake represents depth. It's like they're finally looking within. They're finally looking deep into their heart. They're looking into their soul. They're looking into what matters. I'm not saying that this person's changed. I'm not saying that this person has had a life-changing epiphany that's going to make them some kind of a saint. Like, they're starting to gain some sort of a perspective as to what they walked away from. And we have dark matter, which remain a mystery. So that's the secrets being uncovered, secrets about somebody's feelings, somebody's hearts. This could be secrets in this karmic that this person went to, and having all of this play out the way it was, and realizing that they got hosed.
And they've aged. They've aged.
And maybe that's where this mature man fits in.
They have, like, physically aged. Like, it's wearing on them. It's a heavy burden. It's, their conscience is getting to them.
We have marine life, which represents richness. This card is connected to the collective's energy. This is what they had with the collective. This is how they view the collective, this richness that they had.
Healthy.
Everything that they had in that stage of their life, everything that they chose to leave behind through their behavior, actually making the choice to up and walk away. They're now realizing all the richness that they let slip through their fingers.
If you see in this card, it's all full of, like, aquatic life and growth. And where are they now? It's like in the depths, like the abyss. Really,
solitary, completely
it
solitary.
is. There's
and lonely.
no growth there. It's just like diving deep. It's like, it's a complete opposite energy. It's void.
And I think within that, that's where they're starting to discover these secrets about themselves, about their life, about the choices that they made. We have the biome, which represents connection. It's kind of like karma. What goes around comes around. Everything is connected. They're starting to realize that they made their own choices. The situation that they're in is because of the choices that they made.
That's a really neat card. I've never seen this deck, guys. It's awesome.
So you can see how everything is interconnected there. I think they're starting to figure it out. They're starting to see, well, shit, if I would have just stayed put, I could have stayed in this richness.
That's what I feel the energy is. They're like comparing where they were to where they are.
It's like a level of thoughtfulness. Like I said, I don't think this person's going to turn into a saint. I'm not saying that. But this person is actually having things happen to them in life that's actually causing them to step back and think about things a little bit deeper. And we do have West, which represents completion. So this is the end of a chapter. This is like the coffin, something coming to an end. And this could be this situation with this karmic where they got absolutely burned and that came to an end. This could be an end to I'm going to throw it out there, perhaps selfish behavior, perhaps a way of looking at things that's more selfish, that's not as aware of other people's feelings. I don't know that that's the case. For some it might be, for some it might not.
That's what this retrograde is doing at this time. That's why all the reads are coming out about karmic energies and what's their karma, and their retrograde is stirring up all of these emotions, making them reflect on what they had and what they lost and who they are and where they're going. It's wicked. Woo.
Oh, and the Sun card. So the Sun card, it represents those blessings that we have in their life. And this is what they're reflecting on. They're reflecting on those good things that they had. They're reflecting on those blessings that they walked away from, or that they chose to bring to an end because of their behavior, because of their choices.
And it's also the light, shining a light on the dark, you know. Here,
and it's like the collective. The collective is this light. The collective it's this beacon of strength, this beacon of balance. This is what they actually truly desired. And they were drawn to something more superficial. They were drawn to something that didn't exist, just an illusion.
And now I'm noticing in this card, I've never seen it, but you've got this beautiful sun in the dark. It's a dark sky. You don't get the sun in a dark sky. So it's like you're a beacon of light in the dark to this person. They can't figure out why it is that they're so drawn to you. Like, it's amazing. That's a great deck, Desiree.
And interesting, plants represents growth.
Yeah,
it's like that evolution. This person might actually be learning some karmic lessons here, guys. I'm not saying go get back together with them or anything. I'm not saying that they're a wonderful person. I feel like the wheels in their head are starting to turn now. They're starting to get a bit of a sniff with this choices that you make and the consequences that go along with it, and they're starting to realize what they gave up. They're starting to realize perhaps even what's really important in life, what's truly important. And
I agree.
Those deep bonds, those steady connections, those people you can count on. I'm going to pull one more here, and we have North. So North represents expansion. It stands for that North Star, looking for that direction. And it's like, this is what it is to them. They're looking for this direction in their life, and they're looking towards, dare I say it, the collective. They're looking towards the collective. The collective's like this steady North Star, right? You can always count on the North Star.
That's your life purpose. Your North Node is your life purpose.
Oh.
And you're obviously on it. I think that you were the guide. I really do. I think you were the leader here. I think you were the guide, showing them the way. I don't know.
I agree.
Let's find out what's going on with this person since they've been gone. And there is King Arthur there, which is the Emperor. What are they going through currently? What are they currently going through? Loss. They're in their emotions, just like Desiree's cards here with the Void Lake. It's like they're drowning in their emotions. They are feeling the loss. They're feeling a loss. Shadow here with the eye. They, you know, it's things lurking in the dark. Like they've been in the dark and they're trying to find their way out of the dark. They're in their emotions. They're feeling a loss. It's an emotional loss. And something that was hidden, they're starting to see. There is fire energy, okay? There is fire here, which would be, that is passion, that they're seeing through the like passion versus love. Emotions, should I follow my emotions or should I follow my passions? But when you have the two together, passion and emotion, how can you compare it? So they are doing this mirroring thing. It's the karma that's coming back to them is all hitting them.
And you know, the shadows, this could even be the karmic situation and the lies. And that person was following their passion, and that person's passion was money. Is what it looks like from what Tarot said. And they're discovering somebody else's passion.
Absolutely.
They're shedding light on somebody else's
Something
passion.
was hidden and they're trying to find their path back home to you.
Yeah.
They're still passionate about you. They're going, how come it is that I still love and I'm still so passionate about this past person? What was hidden? What am I not seeing? How come I can see that I had this love, this passion with the person I already had? It's like they're kicking their butt. They want peace.
Mm.
You brought them peace. You brought them happiness, the sun, the temple of the sun. So, yeah, I'm feeling their emotions is what I'm feeling. I'm sensing a lot of crying, a lot of remorse. I think that by them getting their karma and getting the kick in the butt they needed, they're starting to see what they did to you.
Yes.
How could I have had this love and this passion and this close connection and happiness and peace, and I traded it all in for
like
someone who didn't even care about me.
I completely agree, Frankie. I completely agree. You got it exactly right.
And they're keeping it all hidden. Silence. And they're feeling like there's an hourglass in the card. So it's like they feel like their time has run out. Or they're feeling like they're too late. Or they're feeling like, you know, the time is running out for them.
And this could be about the physically aging. Like you said, time has passed. They've aged. Maybe they feel like they're not in their prime now. Maybe they feel like their time is short now. And like now there's no time for them to be able to make amends.
Why was I so silent for so long? Why did I wait so long before? Why was I so stupid, I'm hearing? Why didn't I see the love that I had, the passion that I had, the happiness, the peace, this...
Yeah.
They're feeling an emotional loss here in a huge way. It's not little, it's a lot.
And it's not just about the karmic situation. It is tied back into everything that happened with the collective energy.
It is a reflection.
Yes,
it's been reflected back upon them. They're wanting peace. There's this beautiful blue, light blue hue. It's all about emotions. It's blues here, guys, and yellows, and how vibrant and lively it was compared to dark eyeballs staring at them, like for real.
Well, and they were living in the shadows. They were chasing something that didn't exist.
The dark.
Yep.
And you were the only one that brought liveliness and sun and peace to their life.
Yeah.
I don't know what this person's problem was, man, other than greed and, you know, just being a bozo for real. Who gives that up? It's hard enough to find in this life. It truly is. You get it and then you lose it.
So we have the Six of Wands, which represents that recognition, that reward, that triumph over obstacles. I think they're finally starting to recognize. This card represents they're starting to recognize the collective. They're starting to recognize what they had with the collective. They're starting to see that exactly what they lost. The Six of Pentacles, it represents that generosity, that give and take. But more than anything in this card, I see the hands trying to take. I think they realized that karma was those hands, that karmic that they went to was those hands trying to take what they had. They didn't want them. The karmic wanted what they had to offer. And the Eight of Pentacles, so learning. They're learning lessons. This is a learning period for them. This might even be a period of growth and evolution and maturity for them. We have the Seven of Swords, so it was all about lies. They were learning about lies. They were uncovering those untruths. And the Five of Wands, conflict. Yeah. Conflict, fighting. This is tied back to that karmic, though, too. This has something to do with that karmic in the situation.
Competition.
Yep. That's what it is. It was the competition, like they had to fight. But that's all the karmic wanted, right? The karmic was hedging their bets. They wanted the best deal.
Absolutely, without a doubt.
And that's why they were these hands reaching for the pentacles. That's all they wanted. We have the Seven. Oh, Perfect. The Seven of Pentacles, the abundant harvest. They're reaping what they've sown now.
Yeah.
This is this karma that's coming back around. This is finally starting to realize what they lost, what they allowed themselves to lose, what they chose to let go of.
Mm-hmm.
They're reaping what they've sown. They did it to themselves. They made the choices.
Mm-hmm.
And the King of Wands, they were driven by passion. There it is. Driven by passion, driven by perhaps another particular body part, but definitely by passion, not allowing that logic, that emotion to come into things. Not taking a step back and realizing what they really had, but wanting to maybe feel young again, wanting to feel like they were some stud, like some
leader,
feel attractive,
yeah,
feel desirable.
Yeah.
We also have the Four of Wands, and the Four of Wands represents building. It's speaking to this building that the two of you did, that the two of you put in, the two of you built for something, and they chose to walk away from that, from everything that the
stability.
Two of you, yep, they chose to walk away from stability in favor of their passions. And the Sun card is a good omen card. It does represent positive things manifesting. This is not speaking to material wealth. This is not speaking to, this is more of realization, is what the Sun card is representing. This person gaining perspective. I also feel it tied to my other Sun card with the light and the beacon. And the collective being a beacon as well. But this is part of where this good thing comes in, is they're starting to actually realize this for themselves. It does promote that growth and that evolution within somebody. The Moon card.
Oh, jeez.
Secrets.
Whatever was hidden has been exposed.
Yeah, there's
the moon and the sun together. Whatever was hidden has come to light.
I just like the shadows. They're starting to figure shit out now. They're starting to see things. And the Ace of Cups. New beginnings. They want a new beginning, an emotional new beginning, where they're stuck in their emotions.
Look
right
how
now.
heavy their emotions are with the moon and the it's all heavy emotions, man. And
I get pulled back to your water chalice too, because water is representative of emotions, and that cup is full. That cup is absolutely full. The regret. I see the word regret in my mind. So many emotions coming in, so much regret. And the High Priestess. Interesting.
Silence. Same as I got here.
Yeah.
Silence. They're crying in silence. They're emotional. They're trying to pretend that they're happy, but they're really depressed, emotional. And yeah, well, same as what they did to the collective, I guess. It's a mirror.
Yeah. And the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords does represent triumph. Truth. Yep. Truth is the word that I see when I look at this card. Truth is more important than anything. This is like truth about what they did to the collective. This is truth about what was done to them.
Having to see it.
Yeah, and then the inner truth on the inside and realizing this and being able to recognize this for themselves. On the Page of Pentacles, which can speak to good news on the way. Learning. I get pulled back to like the Eight of Pentacles. This is the good news. It's not even necessarily good news. It's just speaking to they're actually learning. They're starting to figure something out. They're starting to gain that perspective. To them, it is good news. It means that growing. It means that moving forward. It means some level of evolution or recognition. Now, it's, like I said, I don't know if this person is going to become a saint or whatever, but this is good. This person is starting to get a little bit more human. They're starting to get a little bit more empathy. They're starting to understand.
Yeah.
And the Wheel of Fortune card. The Wheel of Fortune's definitely changed for them. I feel like when they were with the collective, they did have good. They thought that they could go have better. They thought they could change their Wheel of Fortune by going over to the karmic, going and getting better over there. And that went to shit, and now it's spun again. Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
And the Star card, clarity. Gaining clarity.
And guided, feeling guided to change, feeling led to change. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they've gone from the sun to the moon. Very emotional. Like Desiree's got the same cards I do. Like this is feeling an emotional loss.
Yeah.
And they're keeping, it's silence. They're keeping it all in. Whatever they've been keeping in is being, with this retrograde, it's boiling. You know what I mean? I would not be surprised at all if this person didn't reach out. They're
Yes.
guided to, but they keep trying to stop themselves.
Mhm.
And it's like there's some sort of temperance balance here. It is divine timing. It is time this person see the truth. I guess that's what the universe is causing them to stop living in the land of illusion and indecision and denial and not wanting to see. You know, if they figure if they keep quiet that, you know, it's going to go away. No, it does not go away. They are depressed.
Mm-hmm.
They are emotionally depressed. This is the card of depression, sadness, regret, remorse, guilt, shame, going within. They are highly depressed. What's going on? They're going through a personal tower or a real tower with this karmic energy. And here we are. Here's that spy card again. Goes spying on something that was hidden secret or learning something that was hidden from them. These are deep emotions. These are insecurities. These are fears. I think that their worst fear has come true with the Ace of Swords that Desiree has. I think that their worst fears have come into fruition. It is. Something sexual was hidden from them.
That could have been that karmic hedging their bets, right?
Karmic out searching for other sexual partners, perhaps, acting single. And they keep looking back at the single person going, you know, I should have learned. This is a card of maybe you were a mentor to them. Maybe you were their guide. Maybe you were the one who gave them wise advice or wise counsel. And now they're looking at commitment, learning a lesson. They're wondering something here. They're angry and feeling rejected.
See, and I see the collective's energy and this Nine of Pentacles. Like
absolutely,
how they
you're bright,
yeah.
You're intuitive. This one here with the little parrot or whatever bird that is on the Nine of Pentacles hand, it's like you get messages from the universe. They don't realize how spiritual you really are. And maybe, you know, this is also a card of traditional thinking. This is also a card of like, you might be spiritual and they might be traditional. Like they might be religious. And maybe your two philosophies differed. And now they're starting to think, well, you know what? Look at how happy the collective is. Now, this karmic may be really religious, pretending that they are really religious or really spiritual or really tuned in, you know, with the universe here. And it's a lie. And they're angry that they didn't see it at the time. They're frustrated, they're resentful, they're hostile, they're angry that they didn't see the gift that they had when they had it. You were a gift from the universe. This is the universe teaching this person a lesson. Now, you've become this abundant person and they keep looking out, you know, you had the west, the north. This is where this person is still holding on to this wand. You were their leader. You were their guide. You were their direction. And I think this person is learning a lesson. You were a mentor. You were wise counsel to this person. And you know what? They might be going to counseling. They might be seeking professional help.
Maybe that's part of where all this insight is coming from too.
Yes, and they could be going to like the religious leaders. They could be going to like the church for help. They could be going to others for help. But of all these people, you were the one who gave them wise counsel. It is wise counsel. I'm telling you, they're getting counseling. They're getting professional help of some type or professional assistance of some type because they're full of rage. They're full of anger. They're full of insecurities and fear, and they've been deceived. And they might be getting wise counsel, like an actual counselor. Why do I keep doing this? Why? They're asking questions to a counselor. Why do I keep doing this? Why didn't I see what I had? How come I was so foolish?
Yep.
Why did I go there? Because I think that this person has been hit real hard.
Yes, I completely agree, Frankie. I can feel the vibes coming off of the cards.
And they're keeping quiet about it all. Silent. They're not talking to anybody but this counselor. Because, quite honestly, I think they're afraid. I think they're ashamed. I think they feel guilty.
Yes.
I think that this person never thought that this karmic energy would be that way to them. They might have pretended. Maybe they were both traditional, like maybe they were both really had religious beliefs or something like that. They thought this karmic was. They're a fake.
Yep.
They're a fraud. And they figured, oh, no.
Like a old fool, or the words that come into my mind. Like, I get pulled back to that mature card that you had. Like a mature man or whatever, right? Like they feel like a fool that they were taken in.
They're freaking confused. And they've been treated like an option now.
Yeah.
They're just being treated as an option. And they're all tied up in this confusion. They're tied up, mentally conflicted. They are so confused at this point, they got to seek counsel. I don't know if this is alcohol counsel, drug counsel. I don't know if this is just professional help for some guidance.
And
it could be legal counsel for all I know, but it is a mentorship. It is a counselor.
Yes. And it might tie in with the depression and the ill health.
Maybe they got to get antidepressants or something like that, you know? I don't know. They're in silence thinking about this connection, that path card here, this close connection that they have. This is intimacy.
Yep.
Maybe they're afraid to be intimate now because of whatever has happened. It's put them, they're paranoid. They're absolutely paranoid. They can't get something out of their mind. Maybe they personally saw this karmic having sex with someone else. And it's like, I don't know, this karmic was dealing with another masculine, if not two.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that karmic was playing the field big time.
Yeah. And they're keeping it hidden. They're keeping it secret. You got the secret card. I got the secret card twice. Silence. They're keeping it all in. They don't want people knowing, probably because it's embarrassing for one. I'm telling you, they're in their emotions. They were dealing with the devil, who is a player out getting attention with there's too many masculines here, guys.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, it is toxic. It is...
Well, you have the devil card there. It's destructive.
Very destructive. It's all about sexuality. It is about getting attention. They don't want things getting out that they've got this problem, this addiction, whatever it is that they were dealing with, because they're trying to keep their reputation up. They're trying to hold their reputation up somehow. Yes, because they have a lot of envy and jealousy. This is a mind games. They're, man, I think personally it was a setup from the very beginning. I think it was a scam of this karmic to get their money. I think the karmic was always entertaining other masculines.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, look at them. Oh, you think your reputation is so high? Well, I'll take your ass off that horse. Somebody, it was a vindictive calculation of another masculine to take this person's reputation down because they were jealous of this masculine. This is another masculine who is like, I don't give a shit, man. I'm taking that mother effer off their horse. They think their reputation is so good, I'll take them down. It was an arrangement between the karmic and another masculine to ruin the reputation of this masculine.
Ooh.
Nasty.
That is nasty.
And man, are they regretting it.
Yeah.
It is shame, guilt. They're ashamed.
Like a fool. They feel like a fool. Like they're embarrassed.
Worse than a fool.
Yeah.
It's like they're crying over spilt milk. It's like, why didn't I see what I had? Here was my 2 cups. That's the soulmate card.
Yeah.
I had my soulmate. Now look at all this shit mess I got myself into.
Yeah.
They're ashamed. They're trying to hide their face. They're trying to save face, their reputation, and they're trying to keep it all quiet so people don't find out what happened to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're reaping what they've sown.
There you go.
And they just sit here thinking.
They are starting to get clarity.
Yep.
Some clarity's coming on this one.
And here comes this. Oh, what the hell? That's who came between your union. Where are they headed? Toward the person who had the love.
Yeah.
This other one is a cold, nasty wench.
Yeah.
They just like, all right, give me what I want or get the hell away from me.
Like no emotions. And they're cutting. They're cutting. No emotions whatsoever. They don't feel love for any other. It's like they're marks.
I told you it was a plan, a collaboration to split you 2 guys up. This person probably told them a bunch of bullshit about you. Oh, they don't love you. I overheard something. And rumors. It was all jealousy and envy of this union. People, a masculine taking another masculine down and a feminine energy taking you down. Vice versa. To cause a separation and derision between 2 people. A collaboration to confuse and block this union. Well, everything is changing.
Yep.
Now, they're reminiscing about the past here, and they have been wounded. And it's like, tables have turned, the wheel of fortune, everything is being mirrored back. It's forcing them to look at how they hurt you in the past.
Yes.
Now they're feeling the same hurt, the same angst, the same anxiety, the shame, the guilt, the sadness, the crying, keeping it silent. You know what I mean? They're feeling the exact same.
They're reaping what they've sown. Yeah.
Yep.
Endings. Yeah.
They're hurt.
Yeah.
Why?
Because their wish didn't come true. That nine of cups.
It's all about filling their own cups.
Yeah.
It's all about, I got 9 cups, I'm going to look after me. Selfish behavior, fat cat on the block. I got it all. They were giving little. They were selfish. And now they're being made to look at their selfishness and how little they did give.
Yeah.
They had stability.
There's twice with the 4 of Wands. Giving up stability.
And they chose 10 of Wands. End of story. Chaos, conflict.
Yeah.
sickness, health, instability, third parties. It's just like they should have. I'm hearing all the woulda, shouldas. I had my happiness. I had my riches. I had something healthy. I had something that was growing. We could have grown. And they sold it all down the drain for a karmic energy who enticed them by sexuality.
It's like an illusion.
They did. They fell for it.
They fell for an illusion. Yep. And now they're starting to really truly see that, really truly understand that, and see what they actually lost.
I feel the heaviness. Do you?
Yeah, I do too.
I can feel the heart space here. It's heavy.
And I keep feeling it like a level of insight. We're starting to evolve. We're starting to gain a level of insight. I don't know whether it's going to make them a better person at the end of the day or not, but they're starting to figure some shit out.
Well, it is the year for karma. A lot of these karmic situations are playing out, and I really feel the heaviness of this loss and this emotional loss. I feel it.
Yeah.
Like it's heavy.
Yeah. I completely agree, Frankie. Alrighty, guys. I hope that you enjoyed the read, and thank you guys so much for tuning in again. And thank you again, Frankie, for joining me. This was absolutely fun. Hell yeah.
You guys, hang in there. Don't you worry. Like, I know it was incredibly painful what you guys have been through, but it didn't go unnoticed.
Yeah. And Spirit's always there with you, whether you feel them, see them, or not. They're always there with you on your journey.
Take care.
Alrighty, take care, guys.